Another functionality we are going to add is to delete the book review. So we did similarly in lesson 4. So what we are going to implement is that as I press long press on the book, then delete mode begins, and then subsequent short press simply add to the delete list, and then as a delete button appears here, as I click, the books are deleted from screen as well as they are removed from Firebase database there. So that's what I'm going to do. So as I do long press and then home page, and as each book is in a list tile, there is a long press event there. So what you need to do is we just call controller long press function with the index of the book from the list view. So homepage controller, let's add a long press function when index is provided. So as a long press is provided, we need to begin to store the index of the book to be deleted. That should be a state of the home page. So in the home page state, we are going to have integer list called delete indices is there. So initially it's null because it's not assigned. So when long press is called, so if state delete indices is null, then begin delete mode is there. So how do you begin delete mode is a state delete indices list. We just create a new one with the first member, which is the index of the book, just got a long press, and then we need to redraw the screen to give us some effect, and then to have the delete button appear. That is a state change. The function should be called, and that takes a function as argument. So this state change activity you should do within this state change as a function call. So state change is done and the state list is created. Then on the home page, as delete mode begins, we are going to add a delete button on the app bar. So on the app bar, we are going to give actions, but this widget list should be on whenever it is a delete mode. So what I'm going to do is delete indices is if it's a null, then no action parameter is there. Otherwise, we give widgets, which is action buttons. So we are going to give a flat button, so with the icon, and then label is delete, and icon is icons delete icon, and the on pressed controller dot delete button, that one will be called. So homepage controller, we are going to add delete button function, which will eventually delete books from the list for the screen and then from the Firestore database there. Before we proceed, let's do another thing. As delete mode begins, we are going to give some visual effect there. So on book controller, no, in the home page, as we make a list of books, the one selected for deletion, we want to change background color for visual effect. So here, each book is wrapped by list tile. To change background color, we'd better use a container. So let me refactor and then wrap with a new widget. And the new widget is a container. like this. Let me do format is there, and since we use a container, let's give a padding a little bit, edge inset all with 5 pixels, and then color. So if delete indices is not null, so it's a deleting mode, and delete indices contain the index of the book. The index is provided here, so that is true. Then then we are going to give colors cyan with 200, otherwise colors white. Let's give that. So this condition is a delete mode, and then the pressed index then change the color like that. So let's test up to here. Restart. I'm going to do long press on the second book, then delete button should appear, and this book has some visual effect. So long press, yeah, delete button, and we have a visual effect. And subsequent tap we did not implement it yet, so we'll do that in the next video.